Feels like it could fall apart after one bad week. You're not imagining. It really is fragile. And it's not because of your team. It's not because of your clients. It's not because of your tools. Your business feels shaky because everything is being held together by memory and duct tape. Peace, family. My name is Clyde Morrison, founder of CMJ Business Solutions, and I work with 6 to 7 figure business owners every single day. These are owners making money, growing fast, staying busy, but even with all that success, they feel stuck in the day-to-day. They feel like they're holding the whole business together by themselves. And when you look inside the business, here's what you see. Staff asking the same questions every day. No main place where the business information lives. Tasks floating around with no clear owner. Everyone depending on one person, usually you, and the whole business running from your head. If this sounds like your world, you're exactly where you need to be. Before we go deeper, I want you to grab my system scorecard in the description. It takes about 2 minutes. It shows you instantly where your business is leaking. And trust me, you'll see things you didn't even know were problems. Every time I walk someone through the scorecard, they look at me like, Clive, how did I not see this before? Because once you see the weak spots, you can't unsee them. A lot of business owners think, well, things feel wild, but we're still making money, so it must be fine. But here's what I see over and over. They're packed with customers, they got sales coming in, they're making money, but behind the scenes, it's chaos. And here's the one part no one tells you. You can make money with chaos, but you can't grow with chaos. And you definitely can't step out of the day-to-day with chaos. You're going to be on vacation on the phone like, yo, what do we need to take care of? And you won't be able to enjoy yourself. See, chaos pays you today, but structure pays you forever. Let's break down why your business feels like anything can fall apart. Scene one is all the information lives in people's heads, mostly yours. Your team isn't trying to be difficult. They just don't know where to find the information. Your team doesn't have a home base for answers. You've got one thing in Google Drive, one thing in someone's notes, something in somebody's phones, a text thread, an email, and 50 things in your head. That's not a system. That's stress. Everyone does a task different ways. If 5 people do the same job different ways, there's no consistency. And without consistency, you get mistakes, missteps, and unhappy customers. You're still the one fixing all the problems. Every decision runs through you. Every question comes to you. That means you are the system. And any business where the owner is the system, it's already broken. And last, nothing moves unless you push it. If you don't push it, it don't happen. You can't grow like that. You can't rest like that. You can't take a vacation like that. And you definitely can't scale like that. All right, let me give you a quick story. I was working with a business owner doing like about $600,000. And they were making good money. They had a good team, right? They had strong demand. But every single day, she was answering the same questions. Where do I find this? Where's the checklist at? What's the next step? Who's handling what? How do we do that? And she thought her team didn't care. She thought they weren't paying attention. She thought they weren't listening when she kept telling them over and over and again what's going on. But when we actually dug into her business, we found the real problem. Nothing was written down. Assignments had no owners. No one knew the steps. And there was no system telling the team where to look. She wasn't dealing with a people problem. She was dealing with a structure problem. Once we fixed the structure, this question started dropping, the team got stronger, and the owner was finally starting to get some breathing room. You see, structure changes everything. Now, here's what happens when you start running your business on duct tape and memory. Your team stops relying on you. They can finally find answers by themselves. Tasks get done the same way every time. No more random steps, no more confusion. You stop being the firefighter. Instead of fixing problems, you start leading the business. You get your time back. You're not trapped in the day-to-day anymore. Your business becomes stable. You finally plan. You can finally grow. You can finally breathe, fam. And when the structure is strong, the business grows without breaking. And you grow without burning out. So if your business feels fragile, if everything depends on you, if you're tired of holding everything together with duct tape and memory, it's time to fix the structure. Look, grab the system scorecard in the description below. It shows you exactly where your weak spots are. And when you're ready to build a business that runs without being a bottleneck, book your systems audit call. All right? It's time to run your business that feels clear, steady, and strong. Not one bad week away from falling apart. My name is Clyde Morrison, CMJ Business Solution. Let's build it together, all right?